video and info session is about DEWIS and Info Engine, and how Day Opportunities also links with DEWIS. So DEWIS is an online directory for care and wellbeing services, and it's designed to be the all Wales directory. So we've been assured by Welsh Government and WCVA that if you're going to sign up to a directory, it should be DEWIS, because this directory is going to be the all be all and end all. It might not be DEWIS as it is now, but the directory they're creating is going to use DEWIS information. So if you get your information to DEWIS, then it's going to go into this new directory whenever that comes in. So DEWIS is the place where all Day Opportunities in Pembrokeshire need to sign up to anyway. So if you want to be a Day Opportunity provider, then you need to sign up to DEWIS. Additionally, DEWIS links in with Info Engine. So on the screen there, that's Info Engine. They do similar things. So DEWIS is for care and wellbeing, for services for citizens. And then Info Engine is more for the third sector. So kind of similar things, but they're two directories and they're linked together. So anything that you put on DEWIS will then automatically be onto Info Engine. So just before we go into the ins and outs of DEWIS, there is a guidance document that looks like this. This will be sent out as well, and I can send the link to this as well. So in this document is the how-to, similar to what I'm doing now, but often we find if there's an info video, then people can understand it a bit more. So the reason we're doing this is, first of all, Day Opportunities. If you're a Day Opportunity provider, you have to be on DEWIS or directory. And then also as a social enterprise network, so many of you who are on the call right now or who will watch this video are part of the social enterprise network. There's around 130 organizations on that network. And what I want to do, in case there's no officers and posts in a year's time, or whoever might be in post, we want to make sure that the organizations can find each other. So we were looking at different directory options, and then because of guidance from Welsh Government, WCBA, it looks like DEWIS is the best way forward. Now, what we will be doing is we'll be using the information from DEWIS and then having a little hyperlink into a website, probably PAVS or maybe another website. And Planet are doing this already with the micro enterprise directory. So you may or may not know that the Catalyst for Care program have micro enterprises and social enterprises. And the micro enterprise directory are like sole traders, small businesses that offer care and well-being for people in their home. The social enterprise directory are for larger organizations where communities running a project that offer care, well-being and preventative services. So same project, Catalyst for Care. Lee, James and Pembrokeshire does the micro enterprise under Planet, and I do the social enterprise under PAVS. So on the screen right now is the Planet website. And I'm going to click over to the Catalyst for Care directory. And this is what I was referring to. We can use the DEWIS website as a search engine on any website that we want. And it might be PAVS, but we're still unsure who's going to host it. So this is just information from DEWIS, but in the Planet website. The point of this directory on the Planet website was to replace the paper or PDF directory that was getting sent out and not being updated regularly, but it was being used by social workers, by citizens, by family members to look up what services were in your area. But it was a long PDF, and that's what we had at the time. But now using DEWIS for the micro enterprise directory, there's a search engine that social workers and care providers and citizens will use and slowly using more of. So that's what we're all heading towards. So I'm going to show you a bit back to DEWIS onto what the search engine is, just to give you an example. I'll type in care, and I'll type in a postcode. I'm going to search now. Now, if I search now, it's just the basic search. But what I'm also going to do is show you the advanced search options. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is to show you the valuableness of this. So it says it's showing me 11 resources in this very small area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to increase my area. That's the miles around that postcode. So I'm going to look for care, and then I'm going to go into a postcode, and then I'm also going to go within 35 miles. So let's say that's all of Pembrokeshire. I'm not going to click anything else. I'm just saying, show me everything. Now, this is what I did for the first time today, actually. So this is quite interesting to see how many things, organisations, businesses, and things are on DEWIS in Pembrokeshire. So if you can see that, that's loads, all of those. So that's just the ones that have the word care in the title. So you can pop onto any of these and see that there's different things available around your area. A lot of these are going to be micro enterprises. Some of them are already social enterprises themselves. For instance, if we go up to here, that's where, where am I finding? I'm looking for, if we go Clean View Care Farm, but I can't find it. Anyway, so this just shows all of the different organisations that are already on DEWIS now. So the value of using this directory is more and more people are using it, and more citizens and professionals are going to be using it as a search engine. Similarly, on Info Engine, it's the same kind of search engine. You type in the keywords, the categories, and the area, and that was going to find you the third sector organisations. So most of you on the call and who are watching these videos are third sector organisations. So that means when you go through the DEWIS application to have a profile, you also click you are a third sector organisation. So now I'm going to show you what the process is to get set up. So as I said before, there's a guidance document where it shows you all in a Word document form, but I'm just going to show you on the screen now. So the first step, which I'm not going to be able to show you, is registering, and that's like a normal registration to get your email and password set up. So hypothetically, you create an account, then you go to the, let's go to the home of DEWIS. We go to our account, my account, and we go to manage resources. So resources is a profile. So let's call resources and profiles the same thing. A resource is a service that you provide or an organization that you work for. Add a resource. And then this is when you go through the steps. So there's a few bugs to this application form, but like any form, you have to make sure you select everything or you put something in every box. So I'm going to choose the best thing that describes my resource as a day opportunity. I'm going to write test in everything just to get through the form. Test. This is what I was asking before. Is your service a third sector service? So most of us are. And to go onto Info Engine, you have to click yes. And then you agree to being on Info Engine here. I'm going to put test in here. Test. And I'm going to go to the next page. Then I'm going to say that I want to be contacted by email. I'm going to put my email in here. And you have to put things in the English and Welsh boxes. And then the thing I didn't do before is you have to click save this contact method, otherwise you won't get to the next page. So save that, and it's added it as a contact method. You can also then add another one, so I can add a telephone number there if I wanted to. So that's how you add how the citizen or person will contact you. Down below is adding social media. Now, the next thing is you have to go to the top is who do you support? Is it some of these or just mainly one group of people? Or do you go, no, my service is for everyone, which might be the case for a lot of you. Then down here again, you might choose one of these, but it's going to be all ages if you serve everyone. And how do you operate your service? Is it bilingual, English or Welsh? Can you provide the service in British language? You choose that. Is there a charge for using a service? You could say no, yes, or depends. If you'll write down the information, and this is a free textbook, so you can just write whatever you want. You can say contact us to actually discuss prices, rather than putting specific things in. And then you can also choose 5 of these outcomes that relate to your service. Again, down here, you can put a free text box on your opening times. So that's just however you want to promote your opening times. There's an example here. Then I'm going to go to the next one. And do you deliver the service nationally? So I'm going to say no, because we're just in West Wales. And then it's going to go down again. It's going to ask where, and I'm going to say West Wales, which is the 3 counties. Next. And then this is an option. Do you do all of it? So then you go all of it, next, but then you can delete a county that you might not work in. So if you just Carmarthenshire, Pembrokeshire, you can delete the Ceredigion or any other variation. So we're almost there, step 5 of 5. I'm going to click next. What's this one? When is it just going to be reviewed? That's it. So like any directory, you want to make sure that it's live and up to date. So you're going to say to them, when am I going to update this? And they will email you and say, update your profile so that it stays relevant. And then if you don't reply or don't update your profile, I think they remove you. So you have to keep on updating it, and it's every 6 months to just say, yes, it's all the same, or no, these are different. Then I'm going to click tick. Yes, I'm happy with it to be shared. And because I put test in all the boxes, I'm not going to say finish because that won't be a very good profile. So that was the process of creating a profile. I hope that was helpful. Am I going to stop sharing? No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I've showed everything. Yeah, I've showed the info engine. I've showed you the guidance document. And I've showed you where examples as outside of the DEWIS directory on the Planet Microcare search engine. And I'm going to say thank you for listening to this 10-minute or however long it was overview. And if you are watching this video in advance, drop me or the Day Opportunities team an email about any questions you have along the way of putting on to DEWIS. What I want from all the social enterprises is to sign up to DEWIS, and then we can create this directory so organizations can find each other, citizens can find you, and then professionals can also see the amazing opportunities that exist with the Social Enterprise Network in Pembrokeshire and eventually West Wales too. So I'm going to stop sharing now, and then I'm also going to stop recording. So thank you everyone for watching this, and I'm going to go into the info session to answer any questions. Stop recording. Stop. Great.